Lily's room. You disconnect the call without telling him that Taehyung got to know you married. You rushed to Lily's room. Lily looked tired as she had a heavy fever. The doctor came and injected her prescriptive medicine. Grandma, Ara, call the priest and say we will come tomorrow. Ara, okay, Grandma. You wise. Ara, priest asked us to come today to say the redemption for the fire accidents. How could we go when Lily has a fever? You, I am here, sister. I will be with Lily. You and Grandma go to priest. Ara looked at Grandma, who nodded, okay. You sat with Lily. You didn't see Taehyung in Kim Mansion. Don't know where did he go. In car, Taehyung reached Mr. Roy's residence as he wanted to meet Roy in person. He wanted to discuss with him something important as many things happened in his life unexpectedly. He didn't want anyone to know about it, so he decided to meet Roy in his residence. At Mr. Roy's residence, Roy was discussing the Bar Council election with his co-lawyers. His assistants are Taehyung coming. Without any second thought, he brought him to Roy. Roy was excited witnessing the great Kim Taehyung in his place, and one more person was also excited seeing him. Mr. Roy, Kim Taehyung. Roy rushed to him and clutched his hand emotionally. Taehyung, hello Mr. Roy. Taehyung shook hand with him. Roy, glad to see you, Kim Taehyung. Taehyung, I think you are in an important meeting, said, running his eyes on the people. Roy, yeah, but I can take a break, said, looking at those eyes. They nodded okay. Roy brought him to his personal cabin. In cabin, Roy, how are you, Kim Taehyung? Taehyung, I'm fine, Mr. Roy. Roy, thank God I have seen you again. Taehyung smiled. Roy, did you know how many times I tried to meet you, but I wasn't around, said, feeling sad. Taehyung, I was in a coma. I hope you know that. Roy, I was told the same. But what harm if they allow me to see you? Being your personal lawyer, don't I have the right to see you? Taehyung was silent. Taehyung, I just wanted to meet you. That's why I came here. It seems you are busy. We will meet one day freely. Roy, sure, Kim Taehyung. I will meet you after the bar council election. Taehyung, okay. Taehyung took his leave and came out. Seeing Roy being busy, he didn't want to disturb him. Outside. When Taehyung came out, he stopped seeing a woman standing with a smile on her face. Woman, hello Kim Taehyung, how are you doing? Taehyung shrank his eyes as he didn't know who the woman was, but he didn't show that to her. He wanted to know who she was because nowadays strangers were the one who gave him much information about his own life. Taehyung, I'm fine. May I know who are you? He saw pleasure in her face. Taehyung became excited when she said who she was. Woman, I'm Sara, you Sandy. Hearing your name, Taehyung became alert. Taehyung, oh, how are you, madam? Sara, it seems you told you about me, am I right? Taehyung, of course she told me, he lied. Sara, thank God you become normal. I become busy with my cases and now this bar council election. Otherwise I would have come to Kim Mansion and met you and you. By the way, I am so glad that you become normal. I want to see you happy. I will definitely come to Kim Mansion to meet her. Taehyung, you can't see her happy if you come to Kim Mansion right away. Sara, what do you mean? Sara phoned. Taehyung, I mean you said nothing about you to me. Sara, nothing to you means? Taehyung, nothing means nothing. I don't even know who you are. Sara, but you spoke like you know me. Taehyung, I know you is my wife, but no one said that to me. Sara was embarrassed. It seems she blunted out something. Taehyung, can I ask you something? Sara, yeah, sure. Taehyung, being a lawyer, how could you let this marriage happen? Do you know a mentally disordered patient's wedding can't be registered legally? Sara, keeping a lawyer in your house, you question me, Kim Taehyung. Why didn't your brother-in-law stop the marriage? Taehyung was silent. Sara, there was nothing I and Mr. Scott could do with it, Kim Taehyung. It is your sister who wanted this wedding to happen, and your mother agreed to the wedding only for money. Taehyung, do you think a mentally disordered guy can rape a girl? Sara, no way, it is not at all possible. Taehyung, then how everyone is thinking that I raped her? Sara, it was her brother who overheard her talks with your younger sister about the attack and misunderstood that. You even told your elder sister that you didn't rape her. Taehyung signed in relief. That was the thing that kept him restless, but no, she didn't say so. Sara, and the rape was not the cause for your marriage, Kim Taehyung. Your timing sense is what attracted your sister, and you got control seeing you, so your sister thought only you can control you. Taehyung was silent listening to her. Sara, you is a nice girl, Kim Taehyung. She is my friend Hana's daughter. She agreed to get her daughter married to a mentally ill patient only for money. Your sister gave 10 million to Hana to get you for you. Damn, could you please tell me everything in brief? Sara, shall we talk now, Witzer? Dan nodded yes and took her to his car. They got seated in his car. In car, Dang, now tell me, Miss Sara. Dang, tell me, Sara, madam. Sara, you is your sister friend. She came to your house to get a book from your sister. At that time, no one was there at your home. So they freed you from the grill gate. Seeing a woman in front of you, you started chasing her without sensing that she was your sister. Sara, you could have run from there and saved herself, but she did not. She didn't want to give up on her friend, so she tried to save her. Your concentration turned towards you. In the process saving herself from you, she got trapped with you in the grill gate room that was being secured with a sensor lock. To save herself from you, she asked your sister about your weakness. She told you that you are afraid of blood. At the same time, you pounced on her. To make you scared, she cut her hand with her hair clip. Taehyung remembered you telling about her clip to Saint, so this was why he was scared with that clip. As she expected, you got apart from her. Your family members reached home who were out of Kim action in the worst condition and rescued her. Taehyung gulped down hard. Sara, you were scared whenever you saw you. Maybe you would have remembered blood seeing you. Your sister noticed it. She thought only you can control you. She liked your timing sense, so she wanted you to marry you. Taehyung, did you agree? Sara, she didn't have a choice. She wanted to give a lavish life to her mother. She studied well to fulfill her mother's wish, but before that, her life took a big turn. You entered her life, but however, she gave such life to her mother. Taehyung, could you please help me? Sara, I should not say anything to you, right? Yes, because I myself want to tell her. Before that, I would like to get clear something from you. So I want you to call you. Sara, call, but why? I have some doubts. I want to know something from you. I don't know. Does she hide our wedding from me? And many more things were happening in my life. I think you knew about them. Sara, but why me? No one knows about our wedding but you. So I think you would share something with you. Sara nodded. Taehyung told her what to ask. Sara dialed your number, turning on the speaker. You attend the call. Taehyung was catching his breath as you was going to talk about him. Sara called you thinking of a few more questions in her mind that can clear all doubts about Taehyung. She wanted to throw some light in the darkness. After all, she was a lawyer. No one need to teach her to question anyone, right? You attend the call. You, how are you, auntie? Just now you remember me? You didn't attend my call when I called you, said grumpily. Sara, sorry dear, I was busy with my cases. That was why I forgot to call you back. I'm really sorry. Sara literally apologized. You, it's okay, auntie. Sara, how are you and your husband? Sara asked, looking at Yu's husband, who was curious to hear what Yu was going to say. You, I'm fine, and Taehyung is also fine. Taehyung smiled as Yu stated for the first time that he was your husband. Sara, fine means did he recover? You, he recovered completely, auntie. Sara, really? That's great. Bring him to my home one day. You feel. Sara, why are you sound low? You, Taehyung knew nothing about our wedding. He forgot me, auntie. Sara, what? Sara showed shock in her tone to make you believe that she called her coincidentally. You, yes, auntie. Sara, this is what I told you before your marriage, but your mother didn't even give an ear to it. But how did he got his memory back? You, he slipped from the staircase and got hit on his head and got his memory back. Sara, doesn't he remember a single thing about you? Didn't he get scared seeing you? That's why his sister wanted you to marry him, right? You, no, he has forgotten me completely. It's shocked. Sara, didn't you tell him that you are his wife? You, no, you sounded low. Sara, but why? You, what if he doesn't like me? Then closed his eyes, signing. Sara, why are you thinking so? You, because he is Kim Taehyung, auntie. He has standards. Girls die for his one look, but me, he may like to get a rich girl as his wife. With that ability, I could claim him as my husband. What if he hate me knowing my status? His hatred is the only thing I could not stand, auntie. Sara saw Taehyung suffocating. Sara, but how long will you hide it from him, you? You, I do want to tell him everything, auntie, but I don't know how will he react to it. And you clearly told me before itself that this marriage is not legal. Then what do you want me to do? Ask really. Sara, you touch your heart and say, don't you love him? Ask her looking at him. You gulp down hard. Sara, I know you very well. You should have started loving him from the time he tied Mangalsutra around your neck. I love him more than anything in this world. I started loving him when he entire world was scared to be near him. Even his family stayed away from him. But I entered his room grateful. I had the courage to face him when he was well. But now my heart shivers to face him, auntie said weirdly. Sara, but he raped you? Asked it on her own as Taehyung asked her the same question. You, auntie, please, you two don't talk like mom. Taehyung didn't rape me, but only isolated me because he was not in his sense. How many times should I say that? Taehyung closed his eyes in relief. Sara, okay, shall I talk to him? You, no, please don't do it. Sara, what are you going to do? You, hiding the truth from him is not advisable. You, everything will happen as per fate. Sara, will you leave him if he doesn't like you? This was also Sara's question. You were silent. Sara, what will you do then? You, I will walk out of his life if he doesn't like me. Sara, have you gone mad? Why are you melting in the fire? I am melting for Taehyung. He has a life threat, auntie. Taehyung was stunned to hear that. So was Sara. They spared a glance. Sara, what are you talking about? You life threat? How do you know about it? Auntie, he was a mental patient not just because someone hit him. It is because some people kept him mad with the use of some evil medicine. I found it out the very next day of our marriage. I want to find it the person who is behind the poly. I want my Taehyung to live his life peacefully. That's all that I want. Taehyung swallowed the gland that was choking his throat. What kind of girl she was? She wanted him to be peaceful, to give him such a life, and was she even ready to burn in the hellfire? Was he that lucky to have such a wife? Sara, doesn't anyone know about it in his family? They were blindfolded. They know nothing. Sara, I didn't get you. How don't they know anything? You, will you believe if I say, I even treated his mental illness without anyone's knowledge. I bought his medicine with the help of my friend Mira. Do you know how quickly he improved? He became fond of me and get close to me. I felt relieved when the doctor said he won't forget me if he got his memory back through the treatment. I planned to take him to there for the treatment too, but the previous day he slipped from the staircase and got his memory back. Then everything changed. Sara saw Taehyung writing something. He showed it to her. Sara nodded okay and asked, Sara, but why didn't you tell his family about the treatment? Auntie, I am not in the condition to tell you about it. Sara, you don't be careless. Don't keep everything hidden. Tell me, why didn't you tell them about the treatment? You were silent. Sara, don't you trust me? You not like that, auntie. You signed. Sara, then tell me you, please. You, because the culprit is none other than his brother-in-law. Taehyung was shocked to the core. He gulped hard knowing the truth. Though he had a slight doubt about Scott, he didn't expect he could be the main culprit. Sara, what? You mean Scott? Sara was shocked. Yes, only I and Arya brother, I mean Taehyung's manager, know that. We don't know from whom he did that. Arya brother is watching him outside Kim Mansion, whereas I am watching him inside Kim Mansion. Sara, did you get anything? I found out something, but I don't have proof. But I am sure it is not just my guess. We handed over the dog to the police who helped Scott to keep the young mad. Sara, why didn't you hand him over to the police along with the doctor? We can't do that because the doctor is not a squeaker. He doesn't open his mouth about brother-in-law but accept the guilt. And more than that, he is sister husband. How could I break her heart? Sara, but he is dangerous it seems. He can do nothing to Taehyung until I am alive, said Stanley. Sara, you are risking your life, You understand Kim Taehyung ability. He will make everything alright. I know, but I don't want to give him the pressure of acting against his sister husband. He loves his sister very much. Auntie, how could he say his in tears? Sara, you just leave it on him. Let him decide what to do. I will try to tell him. Sara, I want to see you happy with your husband. You hummed. I have some work, auntie. I will call you later. She disconnected the call. Sara looked at Taehyung, who was looking like a mixture of many emotions. Sara, I am ready to help you to sort your problem. You can call me anytime if you want to do anything secretly. Then I definitely need your help because this is more sensitive than I expected. Sara, anytime. Taehyung, Scott is the culprit, but he didn't step into Kim Mansion. He did nothing with my visits. He didn't even take a penny from my savings. I don't know what is his intention. Being a lawyer, I think you can connect the dots. Could you please tell me what Scott could have done? Sara, sure, I will definitely analyze it and let you know. Taehyung, thank you so much. Sara, can I get your number? Taehyung, yeah, Taehyung shared his number. Sara saved it, and the next minute Taehyung phone beeped with a message tone. He looked at Sara, who sent the message. Sara, give it a look. Taehyung opened it and saw his and Yu's wedding photo. Taehyung saw himself in a half-white sherwani with half-closed eyes. Ara and Lily were clutching him securely. Scott was standing behind them, whereas Yu was sitting beside him, bowing down. He smiled at the pic. Sara, it was only me who captured your photo without anyone's knowledge. Taehyung, thank you so much. Taehyung smiled. Sara was about to get down from the car. Taehyung, 1 minute, madam. Taehyung stopped her. Sara looked at him. Taehyung, thank you for your help. You have no idea what have you done to me. Thank you so much. Sara, you is a treasure anyone can get. She love you from the bottom of her heart. Please take care of her. Taehyung, you is my wife. She is my responsibility. I will take care of her and we will visit your place soon as a couple. Sara, thanks. Sara spilled a satisfied smile and went. Taehyung leaned on the seat, closing his eyes. You treated him alone without anyone's knowledge. How stupid he was thinking that his family treated him when his family members were puppets in the arms of the evil. You struggled to get out his mental illness without anyone's help. If she would not be done that from him, he might have been still caged in the grill room of Kim Mansion like an animal. How pathetic. How selfless his wife was, how deep her love was. What could he do to compensate for her love? Could he? No, never, when she was doing much more for him. He had been doubting her for lying about the rape scenario. How stupid. No doubt he would not have raped her, but he would have definitely physically isolated her. The stress she had must be equal to the rape tension. That instant should have made her feel low. Don't know what he did with her. Poor girl, she was struggling alone and he was playing with her emotions. He wanted to see her right away. Gearing up the car, Taehyung headed to Kim Mansion to meet his wife, to give his shoulder for her to lean on, to hug her as tight as possible. Time skips. Kim Mansion living room. Taehyung came home and found no one in the living room. Hallie stood looking at Taehyung, who opened the door for him. Taehyung, what? Asked, raising his brows. Hallie, I am going to market. Taehyung, brother. Taehyung, where are the others? Hallie, Ara's sister and grandma went to meet priest. Scott's brother-in-law left home in the morning, and your mom is taking care of Lily as she has a fever. Taehyung, fever? Hallie nodded yes. Taehyung galloped to Lily's room and Hallie left. Lily room. Taehyung saw Lily sleeping and you was sitting next to her. You stood up, seeing Taehyung embarrassingly. That was the first time you met him after he got to know that you was married. But Taehyung view was completely different. He looked at you, gulping his emotion. His look was a new and longing one. Taehyung never believed in God stuff. In case it was true, that goddess must be looking like you, he supposed. She would not have been prepared for the situation she went through. It didn't she get through it? He composed himself, seeing her suffocating. Taehyung, what happened to Lily? Asked, advising Lily. You, she had fever. Taehyung had, not now. You, she is better now. Taehyung touched Lily forehead and nodded. Taehyung looked at you, blinking his eyes slowly. Taehyung, you, can I get coffee? My head is aching. He lied. You nodded okay and rushed to the kitchen. Taehyung saw your phone lying on the bed beside the pillow. Taking it, he walked out of Lily's room. In living room, he so wanted you to tell the truth. He wanted to give it one last try to it before he told you that he got to know you was his wife. So he was all set to get it from you to by hook or by crook. You looked behind before entering the kitchen and saw him going to his room. Taehyung room, preparing coffee. You came to Taehyung room. You saw him removing his coat and keeping it on the recliner. You extended the cup towards him. Taehyung, keep it there. You kept it on the tea table and was about to go. Taehyung stopped. Taehyung, you, 1 minute. You stopped moving and looked at him. Taehyung, I like to tell you something. You nodded your head like, tell me. Taehyung, I have chosen a girl as my life partner. You looked at him with shock. Taehyung, I have decided who should be with me as my wife. She is poorly up to my taste. You I tear up instantly. Taehyung, you may think why I am telling you about it. I know you have a special concern for me. You swallowed the substance that was trying to jump out of your throat. Taehyung, thank you so much for the concern you are showing in me. Said, taking a step towards you. You tried to smile, but you couldn't. Taehyung, I so want to thank you. I want to do something for you in return for whatever you did for this family. Ask me something. You nodded, no gulping down. Taehyung came close to you. Taehyung, don't you want anything? He whispered. You nodded, no, again bowing down. Taehyung, you know what? Whenever you come to me, I feel something in me, said tenderly. You looked at him with confusion. He felt something in him. Just now he said he had chosen a girl as his life partner. Then this. Taehyung, I know you two got attracted to me, said with a witty smirk. You bowed down, getting awkward. Taehyung tucked your head. You flinched back, gasping. Taehyung, let me come to the point. I would like to have you on my bed. Said in your ear. You raised your head shockingly. Taehyung, you no need to worry about your husband. No one will get to know about our relationship. Just come to my room after everyone sleeps. Make me happy with your tender body. I will make your life lavishing. In no time, Taehyung hugged you tightly, giving you shock and caressed your cheek with his. You were shocked to the core listening to it from Taehyung. You thought your Taehyung was a man of excellence, but he wasn't. Gathering your strength, you pushed him forcefully. Your eyes pulled up and your lips quivered. I didn't expect this from you, Taehyung. I never know you can be so cheap. I am ashamed to say you are my hus. You stopped without completing the sentence, biting your lips. Taehyung folded his hand with a sharp gaze. You got struck, understanding what you was about to blunt out. Taehyung penetrating gaze changed your stomach. You could not conclude why he was gazing at you like that. Taehyung, what happened? Complete the sentence, you asked in a calm tone. You looked here and there, but him. Taehyung, shall I complete it on your behalf? You are ashamed to say I am your husband, right? He pressed the word husband. You looked at him shockingly. Taehyung, you didn't even assume to address me as your husband when I was a mental. Then why now? He gulped down. You looked at him horrifyingly, with pulled eyes. You didn't know how Taehyung got to know about their relationship and about his mental illness. Removing your mobile from his pocket, Taehyung unlocked it with his fingerprint, meeting your eyes that made you more shocked. Taehyung, your phone is unlocking with my fingerprint, he said, giving enough face to the parts. How it is possible if we don't have any connectivity with us, you? He raised his brows. You gulped down hard. Somewhat you understood how Taehyung got to know the truth. Opening the gallery, he slid the photos one by one. That was a new gallery. You was dumbfounded. You could not believe that Taehyung found out everything through your mobile. You was about to leave the room because you were not prepared for the biggest moment of your life. But Taehyung was not ready to let you go. He rushed to you and blocked your way. Taehyung, where are you running, huh? Won't you talk to me now also? You bowed down. Taehyung, am I that scarier than your mental patient? Asked hilariously. You fisted your fingers, not knowing what to say. Taehyung dragged you close to him, clutching your upper arms. Taehyung, tell me do you think I would not accept you as my wife? Asked painfully. You looked at him, raising your head, tear rolled down on your cheek. Taehyung, you are my wife and I don't know that. Except from me, everyone know that. Do you know what my reputation in this society? That's why I didn't tell you, Taehyung. I know how big your reputation is. That's what made me stay away from you. Taehyung, oh, didn't my reputation spoil when I was a mental? Didn't my reputation spoil when I attacked you physically? Do you think I will marry any bloody rich girl leaving you behind? You could not answer. He said his shit and showed the bite mark on his shoulder. Taehyung, do you remember this? Your condition became acquired. You very well knew what was that. Taehyung, I'm confused from the day I saw this mark because I know very well that it's a bite mark. You bite your lip. Taehyung, it must be you who bite me when I attack you, right? You looked down and said nothing. Taehyung, so it was you. You closed your eyes. Taehyung, I'm sorry, said feeling sad. You looked at him jerking. Taehyung, because of me, you had faced a terrible phase in your life. You nodded no. Taehyung, thanks for everything. Thanks for coming into my life. Thanks for bringing me out of the mental illness. You are not you upset with me? Asked with quivering lips. Taehyung, upset? Why should I? You for marrying you without your consent? Asked trembling.